Alright guys, so I got my truck loaded up now. I'm about to go to the new farm and start setting. Sorry, it's really bright out here this morning. I had quite a few things that I had to get together today that I hadn't got done yet, so we got a late start, but we're getting out there. I think it's about 8:30 or so. But we're about to head out there. So I got everything loaded up in here. This is how I got it. So I put a board back here this time, because last time when I was running the other farm, my stuff kept sliding in the back of my truck, so I put a board there, so hopefully that won't happen no more. And I got all my number 2 traps in that bucket, all my number 3s, and my rebar stakes in that one. All my dog proofs are in this one, and then all my 1.5s are in the crate. Of course, I got my anchors, all my anchors set down here. I haven't attached them yet because I don't want to get them all tangled up, so as I put out a trap, I'll just take a J-hook and put the anchor on. Of course, I got my drags that I'm going to try out this year. So, I got everything there, and then my peat moss. Almost forgot to refill my peat moss bucket. That would have sucked. But I got everything ready to go, so we're about to head that way. Alright guys, so we're out here now. I'm about to set my first set here. Found a pretty good place for bobcat. I think it's going to be a great bobcat set. And then off about 20 feet, I'm going to have me coyote set. That's going to be kind of a bobcat coyote set. I think it's kind of got a good potential for both, so I'm going to set it different than I am this one. Straight bobcat here. And then I'm going to put up a couple blind sets for some raccoons, because I see a really good trail going up here. But I'm going to show you guys where I'm going to put this bobcat set at. So there's my truck, but there's just this little field. It ain't very big. I mean, it's maybe 40 by 40 yards or so. But there's the road goes right through here, as you can see. And then I got a briar patch, and then there's a big hillside here. And there's a tree that fell right here, the cedar tree, inside it and everything. So there's a good path for them to walk through there. Show you guys that. You can see it. That's that road that I used to come back in here. I might end up setting a coyote set down in that somewhere. Not real sure yet, but I'm going to go ahead and get this one in. And I'm not going to show you guys every set because that'd be too long of a video, but I'm going to try to film this one here and see what we can do. Alright guys, so I'm going to put my set right here by this bush here. Since this is a bobcat set, I want to make it a little more flashy than I would like a coyote set. So, I am going to wear my gloves today. I don't normally wear my gloves, and I don't worry about it, but the snow that's still here and it's awfully cold, so I'm going to go ahead and wear some gloves just to protect my hands from the cold. Got a Trapper J wristband. He sent me one with one of my orders, so I wear it all the time. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to set my alpha here. It's the new alpha trap, which it is a number 3, and this is one that that I spray painted. I got my finned earth anchor here. So I'm going to go ahead and make my bed right here. Well, it's going to be kind of a larger, flashier set. Since we're doing bobcat, we really want it to look flashy. Make it look like something we've been digging here. It's all mud. We got some rain, then we got some snow, so it's kind of a mud pit right now. I'm going to put my bed for my trap right here, so I'm going to go ahead and make this a little bigger on the end. I'm going to dig it deeper so I can put some peat moss in. because we've definitely been getting the freezing temperatures. It's been in the teens the last few nights here. So, like I said, this one, it's kind of a trench set that I'm going to end up putting here. It's kind of about the width of my hand. I did forget my peat moss, so I'm going to run to my truck and get that real quick. Alright guys, sorry about that, but sometimes you do forget your stuff. So now that I got this the way I wanted, I'm going to go ahead and put my anchor for my trap in. I did some grinding on my drive before I came. It's been mushrooming out on the end where I stick it into the stake, and it's been getting stuck. So I went ahead and grinded that down so I wouldn't have to worry about it. And I got me a new hammer for my stakes. Drives a lot better. It's a 4-pound, just a 4-pound handheld sledgehammer. Pull my driver out. I'm going to pull my trap to set the stake with the anchor. Get that root pulled up. I'm going to dig and put a little peat moss on the bottom. Pack it down real good. Go ahead and set my trap. Oh no. Somehow I got a big piece of grass stuck in the jaw on the lever. Alright. So I need to make my bed just a little bit bigger here. Give me a spot for my levers to set. I always want to make sure there ain't no rocks that fall down into it. Get your trap as solid as you can. Like I always say, it doesn't matter how much time you put on getting your trap solid, because that's the most important thing. You gotta spend 5-6 minutes getting your trap solid, then try to hurry up and throw it in and it not be solid, and you miss your catch because of that. So, now that we got our trap in there, I'm gonna take some of this peat moss. Cover it up real good. Don't have to worry about it. Freezing up because, like I said, it's been getting pretty cold. Well, This is being a little painful here right now. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of take this stuff, I'm going to drag it back because I want it to look like something's kind of been digging here, you know. Get a little more peat moss up here. Get everything packed down real good. And I'm going to take my, this is what I make my bait holes with, just the rod that I always use. I'm going to hammer it in back here. Give me a hole dug out here for my bait. Give me a nice hole like I like. Now, I always take my gloves off that I set my trap with before I bait. That way I don't, you know, contaminate my trap on my next set. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this Trapper J's All Predator in this one. That's what I'm going to use for bait. Nice little, you know, half a spoon glob. Put it down in that hole. Then for a lure, I'm going to use some of my black vine feline lure. First, I'm going to grab a piece of a pretty good chunk of wool here. My wool, and I'm going to stick it down. I'm going to push my bait down to the bottom with that. And I want my wool to just be a little bit visible. So if something comes, they can see that wool and it looks like something was buried there. So I'm going to take my black line lure here. And I'm not going to stick this in the hole. I'm going to stick this up in the grass behind it. Because I want that to really draw them in. And then I'm going to use some of Trapper J's green slime, his long call lure. I'm going to use it. I'm going to put it up a little higher in the backing because I want this to really, I want the smell of this to really carry. So I'm just going to pour some into this grass right here. It doesn't take a whole lot, just a little bit. That's it. I'm just going to pour a little bit in that grass. And then as far as this set here, I'm now done. Now I'm going to put some my sparkly stencil up top in this tree as an eye appeal. And I'll show you guys what that looks like when I get it done. Alright guys, so this is my completed set here. You can tell it looks like something just recently dug up here. I put some white feathers back over my bed hole. And I got my Christmas garland stencil stuff hung up right here that's real shiny. So again, before you put feathers and use all that stuff, you need to check your state laws. So you need to check your state laws before you use any of that stuff, because some states, like Missouri that we're in, you can use this stuff, but there's a lot of states that you can't use any feathers or anything like that, any artificial or real, either one. There's a lot of states you can't use it. So be sure to check your state and local laws before you do anything, and you should really read up on all your laws before you go set or hunt or do anything. You should be well aware of all your laws before you go do any of that. So this set's done. We're gonna go ahead and go do our next one, and my goal is to try to get about 10 of them out today. If that gets done, great. If not, oh well, I'll throw out a few more tomorrow, but that's kind of my goal, is to get 10 done. We got one done, so I'm gonna go do another one. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and put in this Coyote set that's beside the Bobcat set. We're actually right on the other side of the briar patch that we had here. I already got my bed dug and my trap anchored in. So I'm going to get some of my peat moss. I'm going to go ahead and set my trap to make sure that my bed is the size it needs to be. Yeah, I think we're just about good. Maybe need a little pound out these corners just a little bit. But other than that, we're good. I'm going to take some of this peat moss. I'm going to put it down bottom here to help us with freezing. And just a little more down bottom. Get it packed down nice and good. And my trap. Get it in here, embedded like I want it. And I got my pocket one. I have one of my wax paper pen covers here. I just take wax paper and cut it up. It's not a trap. Embedded solid like we want. Get a nice little, make sure. So I'm going to take our peat moss now. I'm going to be sure to cover the levers and everything real good with the peat moss. Now we got our trap the way we want it. Now I'm going to take my bait hole bar. I'm going to go back about 8 inches. Hammer in a bait hole. All these leaves and stuff out of there. Ooh. There we go. Now before we put our bait and stuff down, I'm going to take the gloves off like I always do. Put them down here. And then for this one, we're going to use some of our Deadly Highway 71 predator bait. Same thing as always, you know, half a spoonful, all it takes. You don't need a whole bunch. There we go. And then, so there I'm going to put some of the Highway 90 Roadkill. It's a long distance lure that's real good. It's got a little bit of skunk to it. And it also has like a bloody meat smell to it. So I'm going to go ahead and take my sheep's wool. Put my sheep's wool over my bait. And put my lure on top of my sheep's wool. And I'm going to use my lure knife I'm going to wipe it on the sheep's wool and then push the sheep's wool down with my knife also. And with this one, Coyote said I'm going to put just a little bit of coyote urine on the back. Not a whole lot, just a little. That's all it takes. Now this set is done. So I don't know how much more filming I'm going to do today. I ain't got a whole lot of time. So I'm going to try to just push out a bunch of sets. I'll go ahead and show you guys this finished set. So here's the briar patch we got. Now our bobcat set is just right there on the other side of this. And here's our coyote set. So as you can see, got a bait hole down there, but you can see the sheep's wool about, about 4 inches. You can see the top of the sheep's wool. That's what we want. So when they see that, they're going to think something's buried in that hole and they're really going to want to get it. Whether it be, a dead rabbit or a mouse nest or whatever. They're going to see that and they're going to want it. There's our trap bed. So like I said, I don't know how much more filming we're going to do. I'm going to put in a blind set right back here, maybe a dog proof or two. I'm not going to worry about filming any of that. I might show you guys the trail that I'm setting on, but I'm going to go ahead and try to go back up on top here. There's a whole bunch of fields up here. We're going to go up there and we're going to try to get a couple sets in there today. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you what I'm working with. So there's this trail. Goes right through here, you can see it. I got a dog proof set right there. And a dog proof set right there. So on this one I got dry dog food with our coon jam lure. That one is our crab attack coon bait is all I put in that one. Didn't put anything else on it, just the crab attack coon bait. And then here's our trail. There's like one that goes through there and one that goes down the hill. Same right here. The main trail is back in here and it splits right there. And there's 2 trails now. They go like this. So I'll put the blind set in right there under that leaf. I built like a little shelf, kind of like a dirt hole, to put my trap down, and there's like a little shelf to where they're going to step down. But right there where that leaf is my trap. So right now I have 5 sets right here. So hopefully we have something tomorrow. Like I said, I ain't got a whole lot of time left today. This is all the sets I'm putting right here. I'm going to go up on the hill, try to get a few put out. There's a whole bunch of clean cut fields up there, and I'm going to try to get at least 5 or 6 more put up there today. Running out of time. I've had a few things not go right down here, so it's taking a little bit of time, more than I thought. I've been down here about 30 minutes doing these 2 foothold sets and then the 2 DPs and the blind set. So that's not as fast as I wanted to go today, but hopefully we'll speed up there. It's real wet and soft down here, a bunch of snow still, so it's a little harder to deal with. So up top should be a lot drier and not as wet, so we're gonna go up there and set a few. So wanted to say a huge shout out to my wife. She made me some hot cocoa before I left this morning. When I woke up it was 26. I think it's about 38, 40 right now. It's not too bad, but with all this water and snow down bottom, my feet are frozen. I ain't got the best boots on for walking in the snow or whatever, but just want to say shout out to my wife for making me some hot cocoa this morning. Alright guys, so I just put in another set that I think is going to be real good. Sorry about the wind, it's super windy up here right now, so sound might not be very good, but there's this old road that goes down this hill. We got field on this side. On this side again, we got a deep holler that goes down in there. And where we just put all our sets is at the bottom of this. and we put our set right here. So here's our set. I believe this is a shoulder blade. Put that there. My dirt hole. So I got some of, I just put some beaver tail oil down underneath that rock. A little bit of Trapper's Gold right there to get some strong smell out. And I used my drag on this one. You can see there's a little bit of chain there. So I put my set here, and I put my drag up here. I hooked it on that tree right there. So, you know, if I catch them, they might still be right here hooked to that tree, or they might be real close. But I always do that because to me it doesn't matter if they get away. I'm not trying to hide them or nothing. If I was wanting them to get off the road, I would just leave the drag laying. You know, I'm not worried about them getting away. Like, I'm not trying to hide them from other people. So I'll just hook my drag right there. This is a whole lot quicker. This set right here didn't take me but maybe 3 minutes to do because I didn't have to put in my anchor or any of that. I just put the drag up there. It was real nice. So hopefully we catch something here tomorrow and I can kind of see how I like the drag. Like I said, if I was setting somewhere where I didn't want people to see my catch, like on public land or whatever, I wouldn't hook my drag there. I'd just throw it out on the flat ground because I want the animal to go into the woods or whatever and get caught tangled up there, so I don't have to worry about other people seeing it, maybe shooting it, stealing it, whatever. This is private land. I don't have to worry about that. I'm real good friends with the guy that manages this place, so very lucky to be able to get on here and trap it. So that's our set. It's super windy up here. Sorry about the sound. I'm sure it's not going to sound very good, but we're going to go put in a few more. Alright, so I just got 2 more sets out. Coyote / fox sets. Put 2 of them in here. They're about 25-30 feet apart. So I'm going to show you guys those real quick. So right here on this field, we got field all around us. There's this deer trail that comes through here and comes right along here. And then we got all field here. And this deer trail, you can see it goes right up through there. There's a camera on that tree right there, and they've been getting a lot of coyotes and fox and bobcats and stuff on the camera. So we put in 2 sets here. Got one there, got one right there. You can see it. So so far we're up to 5 foothold sets. So I'm up to 5 foothold sets now. So we got 5 foothold sets, 2 DPs, and 1 blind set. I'd like to about double that before I go home, but we're going to see what comes. I'm going to drive to the other side of the field and see what we got. Maybe put a couple more over there. I'm kind of looking at dead trees before I put in too many dog-proof traps. I'm going to look for dead trees and set those at dead trees because they've been killer this year. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to go ahead and head back to the truck and we're going to see if we can find some more spots. Alright, so I'm pretty much done for today. I might find a few spots to put some dog proofs on the way out, but I'm pretty much done for today, I think. I might use all my peat moss. Let's see, we set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 9 foothold sets, 1 blind set, and 6 dog proofs so far. So I think that's a pretty good start for one day. Took me, been out here about 3.5 hours, I think, so it's not too bad. So I'm going to show you guys these last sets I put in. So what we got here is we got a field back there, and this goes into a huge field back there. And then there's just a little tree patch that comes into just this little bitty grass patch. It's not very big. It's probably about 40 yards by 50 or 60 yards or so. So as you can see, I got a bobcat set right over there. I got a coyote set here. I put a dog proof right here behind it. There's a little bit of thorns and briars. There's some trails going in and out of them, so I figured I'd put one right here. I put some Trapper J's raccoon candy in this one. And then I put 1 dog proof over here. This one I put over here, and I just put the crab tack coon bait here, and then my drag. I'm not gonna worry about hiding the chain too much. I might throw it back here some, but I'm not gonna worry about hiding that because coons don't really care. So there's my dog proof, and like I said, I might throw a few more dog proofs out on the way out of here, but I think I'm pretty satisfied for today. I got out about where I wanted. Said I'd like to get about 10 footholds. I got 9. So, you know, that's good enough for me, I guess. So, hopefully we have some first night catches tonight and have some in the morning. But I'm going to go ahead and head on out of here. Might put out a few more dog proofs, but other than that, I'm done. So, again, I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I think this is going to be a great place to get a lot of catches, and hoping to catch a few bobcats and a lot of coyote. So I really want to catch a coyote and a few fox. I know he's got quite a few fox out here, so it'd be cool to get some fox too. But again, thanks for watching. Go ahead and give the video a like if you like it, and comment down below. And again, if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Keep track of all our videos in our season. We're going to have some more how-to videos and hopefully a lot of catch videos coming up soon. So again, thanks for watching, and hope you guys have a great rest of your trapping season. So, I want to put in a blind set here, and I don't know if it's you guys, but that little trap right there on the old fingertips, I think that hurts worse than the number 3 to the hand. Because that right there, that's singing. Well, I got a hold up now.